Appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Okay, baby, let's go.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Hey, kill! 47!
24's the mic. Ball truck.
28! 28! 26!
A second down throw for Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Cooper again the target, and that'll make it third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Prescott to throw on 4th. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. It's a gain of 16 and a Dallas first down. Prescott now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the 2 teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons. On the jet sweep, here's Cooper. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
46.
Now Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And now look at him go. He's at the 40. 20. 10. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Marr now to add the extra point. And that will cut this lead down to 13. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Looking to go back to Thomas again, and that takes us from second to third down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Go, get out there, get out there.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
Outside. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Man, 80. It's our time. Tight guard.
On first down, Gibson. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. In for the score as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. After the run by Jones, here's first and 10.
49, check 49.
47.
Here's Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. He's picked off just shy of midfield. There he goes, right side. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Charles, we've seen them target one of their main weapons time and time again. Maybe they went to that well too many times there.
Yeah, and it's so difficult to determine how many times is too many, because how many times have we seen a team go and play and say, until they stop us, we'll keep going. But they got stopped on that one, and it cost them 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Lucky. He's coming. We got double up.
On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. To throw is Prescott. Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 19 on 3rd and 18, and that'll move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10 from the shotgun to give to Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, baby! Yeah!
On the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the 40.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 40 now on 2nd down, Prescott. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
He's checking. Crash.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And the return will stop right around the 25. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them. I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Check 26. Here we go, 46.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerome Baker able to record his 5th sack of the season. 3rd and long for Prescott. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Kill. 47. Under.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And he'll have his man. That's Cooper. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 4th-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now.
It's going to be a long day. He's crashing. He's check hot route.
We're going to 54. Then we're going to 53. 26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To the air again, Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Cowboy first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A second down throw for Prescott. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, kill.
Prescott from the gun. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. Prescott going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Coming to you.
Here's Prescott. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jordan Willis in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. Back to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Kill.
On second down, it's Jones. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
They'll try and run it here. And he is going to get in. But there is a flag down. And this is in the area of holding.
Right there. All day, baby.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
24's the mic. Get in the weight room. Zoom. 24's the mic. You ain't got nothing. 24's the mic.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now Prescott. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. they go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. Back to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We got three, fellas, we got 80. Kill, young lady. Kill, turn up.
He's back to throw. It's caught, block it. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Watch the eye. Check 13. Red 80. Jump. Red 80. Showing it. Switch.
He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. DeMarcus Lawrence, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there, getting the sack to end it.
I love how you phrased it, because we were waiting to see what would happen. Obviously, we thought something would happen downfield. Instead, it happens in the offensive backfield, and that's your ball game.
So for Dallas, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.